Hey guys, I'm going to give you some bridge variations today. I'm doing these on the floor, but if you're not comfortable getting up and down from the floor, give these a try in your bed, okay? So a basic bridge, I'm going to have my feet about hip width apart. You can vary that. You can go more narrow or more wide if you want to, but I'm just going to start hip width apart. Many of you, I've taught to do this with a pillow, a yoga block between your knees. I love that because it's going to get your inner thighs to work, and when your inner thighs engage, it's also going to get your pelvic floor. And many of you need that. Almost all of us, I mean, we all need good pelvic floor strength. So a basic bridge is just going to be a slow lift and slow lower. I always say imagine that your spine is an escalator and you're going to lift starting at your tailbone one vertebra at a time. The escalator's going up, and then we're slowly lowering it back down, keeping our tummy muscles in. This is abdominals, back, glutes, hamstrings. And like I said, if you've got something between your knees, it's inner thighs, which is also going to get pelvic floor. Now, some of you need some more challenging options here. So try lifting your hips. You're going to hold that bridge position. You saw my hands go to my hips just as a visual, because I'm going to be trying to keep my hips level. You could certainly keep your hands on the mat with this. Now, what I want you to try to do is slowly lift one leg, slowly lower. That's key, all right? Slowly lift the other. And I'm trying to keep my hips level. Now, if you can't lift this high, if that doesn't feel comfortable, drop your hips down. That's fine. The other thing is, how many are we going to do? It's going to vary, all right? It's going to depend on you and how you're feeling on any given day. Your hamstrings are getting a lot of work with this. I don't want you to have a hamstring cramp. So if you're starting to feel like that's a little too much, I mean, 1 or 2 reps and stop in the middle. So if I said lift, 1, I might even stop after that, drop and rest, lift, go to the other. Again, I'm giving you just some options, okay? Stretching in between, so that could be a single knee to chest or a double knee to chest. We've learned those on other days. All right, so I'm going to kind of fly through the stretch. All right, a single leg bridge, you can cross your heel over your knee, or you could take your foot up in the air. All right, so slowly lower, slowly lift. So as I'm just demoing this again, this is a nice way to work your core. So your abdominals and back are working, your buttocks are working, your hamstrings are working. If you're someone that is trying to build some leg strength and you know that squats and lunges don't feel good to you, this is a way that you could build your hamstring and glute strength, buttock strength, without having to weight bear through that knee bending motion that we do when we do a squat or a lunge. So it's just another really nice strength option. I'm just doing a few repetitions of each to demo. I generally say start with what you're able to do comfortably. So maybe it's 2, maybe it's 4. You might progress up to doing 10 or 20. You guys all know how to find me. If these exercises are easy, let me know. I can make them more difficult. All right, the last one that I'm going to show you is I'm going to lift into that bridge, and I'm going to heel walk out. Now y'all laugh because I'll probably be like, this hurts. I'm going to go out as far as I can, and then I'm going to walk back in. I'm trying to keep my hips off the mat, all right? So it's just a different way to really make those hamstrings, make my core work. I'm trying not to move a lot through here. We call that spinal stabilization, building our strength so that we can hold our spine in place. And that's a good habit for all of us. For some of you guys that have had some back issues, either related to your cancer diagnosis, your treatments, your surgeries, your radiation, or if you had a pre-existing back issue. Starting at the most basic bridge and progressing it, that's a nice series. But again, if you have questions, I'm Lisa. I'm your cancer exercise trainer. You know how to find me. You guys have a great day. Bye.